Weekly Renewal is brought to you by Calvo Select Care.
Half a day, I'm Claire Calvo, bringing you your weekly renewal. Today I am here with Risha Aguon, who is a licensed professional counselor. Welcome, Risha.
Thank you for
She's
having me.
also a great friend, and I want to talk specifically about expression session.
Oh yes, the camp we just did.
Yes, which incorporated your background and my background and bridging together the components of mental health, emotional, physical, spiritual, all of that together. So can you just share over the past, since last summer and then this past holiday season, what, we've asked the kids what's their takeaway. Share what, as a professional in this field, what was your takeaway?
I think what I saw that was really important is we kind of, I want to say, normalized them talking about their feelings.
Yeah.
I feel like that maybe wasn't something that they were used to, but
Right.
when we were like, we're gonna do it, we're gonna just throw ourselves in there and be like, how are you feeling? This is this is it. This is anger. This is sadness.
Right.
And by the end, they were like comfortable with it.
Yeah, and it was amazing in just 1 week how it went from the first day of, a lot of walls, a lot of guards up, and just, I don't want to be here. And then even by the end of the first day, they were excited to come back the next day.
Right. So the nice thing is we were able to see on the second expression session some of those connections and those bonds that were still existent.
Right, from summer, and they made friendships that lasted through to the next one,
Yeah.
So I want to ask, okay, so as we start this new year, everyone is really focused, of course, on their goals of health and fitness and dieting, whatever it may be. But when we think of the kids, what do you think we can do to improve or maybe just maintain a healthy mental emotional state? Because I just think, we talked about it so many times, the importance of that.
A lot of it is surrounded with the things that we've done. Just the name itself, expression session, right?
Feeling safe to express themselves.
Feeling safe to express yourself and not be afraid to do that. And express yourself in who you truly are.
Right.
And not what you're
expected
to be. Exactly.
But we got some of them asking us, because even when the camp ended, the workshop, wait, it's going to end? So, I think there's also, so after they leave, we've provided tools, we did exercises together and all that, but just now that they're on their own, until the next expression session or whatever other camp that is out there for them.
Right.
What do you think are good tools that you could provide that kids could just do on a daily to help them?
There is a sense of awareness on individually what you're experiencing.
Yeah.
So the first step is to know that, right? Know thyself. So what is it exactly that I'm experiencing? What is the challenge that I'm having? Because I think at any age, children, adolescents, adults, we always kind of come across some kind of challenge that is there to help us grow.
Right.
So individually, we have to think about what is it? What is the challenge I'm having? Is it friendships? Is it relationships? Is it myself? Is it motivation? So that would be step number one, is kind of the awareness of what is going on and what do I need help with.
Yeah.
And then reach out.
Yeah, but also kids, especially we both have children who are kind of in that junior year, that stage of they're done with elementary, going into, they're in preteen years, right? And I find that there's, I remember that struggle of self-identity and really wanting to belong, feeling like I don't want to be left out. And, bullying still exists, whether they're that young all the way up until, even up to our age. So what message do you give to kids who have been on both ends as being bullied, or also those who are maybe don't consider themselves bullies but are aggressive towards others?
Hurt people, right?
Yeah.
That's what I always say, the root of the bully is they're hurting somewhere.
Right.
I think in that sense we need to support each other and just have compassion for each other. I noticed that with a lot of the kids though.
Yeah.
I feel like they have a lot more compassion towards each other, which is nice.
Thank you for joining us. We'll see you for part 2 of this 2-part series on your weekly renewal.
Weekly Renewal is brought to you by Calvo Select Care.